All right, we are ready to get going here. And thanks for watching Hutch's Weather. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Let's talk a little bit about our 7-day forecast. We have record heat today. We're going to add rain to the record heat here starting very soon as we head into your weekend. And then, sounding like, I don't know, maybe a recipe? Freeze it. Oh, no. Details on all of this and your input as well as your questions answered here only on Hutch's Weather.
Now, a Hutch's Weather Update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
All right, thanks for watching. We're going to get started with a look at our forecast. And as you can see, we have some wild and wet weather swinging through the entire region and white weather through the Rocky Mountains of northern Montana. How about West Yellowstone and Yellowstone Park in northern Wyoming seeing some snow showers as we go through the next couple of days? That's right, I said the four-letter S word. S-N-O, snow. And it looks like we'll have some areas of heavy rain as well. Watch a spot here in the Southern Valley. No rain, 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 and shazam! As we go into Sunday, that's the best chance at some passing showers here. But there could be more persistent rain if you watch from central North Dakota, beginning there on Saturday in the midday, heading all the way through Sunday. So some areas will have some significant rainfall in the area as we go through. Here is a look at what's going on with regards to this. We're going to slow this puppy down just a pinch so you can really soak this in. It's hot out there. We'll go over the current conditions here in just one moment. And if you have a question, drop it now. Some showers and thunder out near Billings. Other than that, things are pretty quiet with some clouds along and north of the international border for your night tonight. Heading into the overnight hours as we go through Miles City, Montana to Billings, all the way up into the oil patch. We're talking Watford City up in and around the Williston area. Decent chance for some shower development by the time we get to sunrise on your Saturday. Then passing sprinkles, but really things take hold as we go into the afternoon. Showers, rumbles of thunder drifting across the central part of the state. Notice we can draw a line. Solid rain, Billings, heavy all the way on the I-94 corridor up towards Forsyth, Dickinson, straight down to the Black Hills, Casper to Wheatland, Wyoming as well. These areas picking up some significant rainfall. Now, as we go toward the evening hours, it's still dry, Grand Forks and the Devil's Lake Basin and all of Minnesota. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm hearing that we're getting some other questions on board here. Nathan, thanks for joining. Now, as we continue the process here, we'll start to see our chances for rain showers in the eastern third of North Dakota increase as we go into the late evening. This does include northwest Minnesota. Fargo, I think we stay dry for Saturday. And with the south wind for most of the day, we will be hot again, and we will break a record tomorrow in Fargo-Moorhead. 87 your record. I think we're going to smash that. You'll see my digits in a moment. While it is flying with flakes of not corn. Nope, we're not talking about cornflakes here, folks. We're talking about that heavy snow in the mountains south of Billings and heading into northern and central parts of Wyoming. Meanwhile, the showers Saturday night will continue to be heavy at times, shifting through. Now, this first band moves through and into our neck of the woods, and look what's coming. More rain for western parts of North Dakota that spreads and expands through the entire region by Sunday morning. Notice Fargo, Fergus Falls, all the way down the I-29 corridor, our best chance for some passing showers. Hey, Laurel, thanks for joining today. Will be on Sunday throughout the day. So passing showers as we're getting ready to watch our Minnesota Vikings. This will also be when our warmest weather of the day will happen as we begin things out. And then look at this. Rain chances passing through. We're done with that at 10. Our wind shifts and becomes northwesterly. Notice the heavy rain. Bismarck, Jamestown. Hey, we're talking Carrington, New Rockford, all the way into Mackville, all the way through Grand Forks. Well, hey, if you're in Grafton, Park River, it's going to be, flowing rivers out there because that's some gully washing rain. By midday to the afternoon hours on Sunday, the rain chances skedaddle. We'll have passing sprinkles and falling temperatures throughout the remainder of your day. All right, let's take a look at your forecast details then as we go through. Now, we're looking at the rainfall each and every day. Let's start with that. Then we'll go to temperatures as we go through. But what I do want to point out is that we have that chance on Saturday. Saturday, the best chance for rain is in Montana, but late in the day, it moves out Dickinson, the Black Hills, Bismarck, Devil's Lake, just into northern Stutsman County and into northwest Minnesota very late. Thank you, Mike, for the wonderful support of Hutch's Weather. Unbelievable, Mike Ahmet. Thank you so very much. I'm very gracious for any gifts from any of you and even ideas. I like ideas too. Thanks so much, Kathy. Good to have you on. Gully washers, frog stranglers out there. Now, these models, I've said this before, tend to show a huge wide area getting rain. I can guarantee you there's going to be spots and towns in this area that get missed by the brunt of the showers. It happens each and every time. And then we're left with this, you said 100% chance of rain. This area has a great chance at seeing 1/10 of an inch. That's what Hutch means by the number on the left. Some will see 1/2 inch or over. Isolated places will get over 1 inch. Now, this model is showing Devil's Lake a fairly good chance at that. Same thing goes north of Grand Forks as we go into Grafton, maybe up by Drayton through Roseau County. So if you're in Greenbush and Badger, them Badgers might be a swimming by the end of the day. All right, that's a look at Saturday. Now, Sunday, that whole rain business moves to the east. There's a look at temperatures. We'll talk about those again more in detail. Notice this, the rain shifts, heavy rain potential, northwest Minnesota, Warroad, northern parts of Beltrami County, straight down into Grand Forks, where we could see a good inch. This includes western parts of Polk County and almost all of you folks in Marshall County, Minnesota, Stephen, Argyle, all the way up to Grigla. How about the, you folks up there near the Kitson County area, over 1 inch will be possible. So what this means in the purple area, again, it's widespread. It looks like everybody's getting a gully washer. Nope. Most of you will have a chance for a good 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of rain. Some will see over 2 inches of rain, and you can add on top of that what happened on Saturday. So for some of these areas out west, we're going to be topping 4 inches of rain in a few places throughout the weekend. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the digits elsewhere. Thank you so very much once again for joining me. 66 Fargo and Grand Forks on your Saturday morning. Wind will be southerly and it will be warm. And on and out to the west, we'll have just a few sprinkles and showers spreading along the international border and in Montana. Those expand greatly throughout the day as we go through. So for your afternoon, look at this. 87, the record high in Fargo. We're going to hit 90 again for the second straight day. And in fact, I'm looking at my phone. I think I saw a 92 pop up here, so we'll see. That was what Hutch was going with. Did we get to 92? If we did, we're going to kiss that record of 93 degrees today. Very, very close. 80 for Grand Forks on Saturday afternoon. A clear delineation between the cool pool out here. 30 degrees difference between Fargo and Minot. Wow. And so if you're driving from Minot to Fargo, get ready to go from that light jacket and the umbrella to shedding all that nonsense and trying to stay cool with the air conditioning on full bore. Near 90, Minneapolis, same thing goes for you folks in Elbow Lake. Watertown, you're going to need to drink plenty of water because we're going to have temperatures in the 90s out there, and that's the way it looks. 7-day planner. Now, remember I said we're going from record highs, which would be Saturday, hot here in the eastern part of North Dakota, cool in western and central North Dakota, with rain late in the day in the northern valley, and out to the west, it'll be raining for the better part of the evening hours. Keep that in mind. Falling temperatures, Fargo. See this? This is not the low temperature on Hutch's graphics. This is what you can expect in the time frame between Saturday night and Sunday morning. So as we go through the night, temperatures will bottom out, will be near 70 to 73 degrees when you're waking up and heading out the door. And then, wow, look at that by the afternoon. Falling temperatures, gonna miss those summer temperatures, says Cheryl. Thank you very much for that, because I will too. But you know what I won't miss? What? Did you see that? It was a mosquito. Well, look at the forecast. We're going to have highs in the 50s, lows in the 30s. That's going to really be the nail in the proverbial coffin for those old skeeter bloodsuckers out there, particularly when we get below freezing on Wednesday morning. So thanks for watching, Shirley from Moorhead. And again, thanks, Mike, for your support of Hutch's weather. After that, we do climb out of this. It does look like we have some hot weather again heading our way as we head into the mid part of the forecast period in the month of October. So we're not going to see the snow that they're going to get out to the west. I said snow. Did you hear me? S-N-O, snow. Check it out. Now, as we go up and take a look at what's going on out to the west, I want to point this model out one more time, and then I'll answer some questions. If you happen to be traveling out there, be ready to travel through some snowy areas. It all starts shazam right here as this low pressure system starts strengthening. lowering pressure causes cooling of the atmosphere. And we're going to see some snow at elevation, not all at the lower places. But we're talking Red Lodge here. You're talking West Yellowstone here in parts of Wyoming. And it really starts switching over as we go into the overnight hours. Saturday throughout the day. That's right in the park. Now, there are some places that are talking about 18 inches of snow. And then this system sits here and spins for the better part of the day. Coming out of Calgary, rolling into Glacier, a shot of snow from this system as it works its way through northern Montana into Saturday night and Sunday morning. This system moves off. We are not threatened by snow here. There could be a flake or maybe two not far from Devil's Tower as well. So we're going from 90s to some snow out in parts of Montana. Look at Billings here. You're right in the mix. Good old Billings, Montana. Magic City, as we take a look there, all the way from Laurel and Red Lodge right into Cody, Wyoming there, a decent chance. So now look at these warnings and advisories issued by the National Weather Service for the wintry weather. In the mountains of Montana, the reds, that's not thunderstorms, folks. That is a winter storm warning up there in the mountains of Montana from near Whitefish and Kalispell straight south. So the Glacier, West Glacier, Glacier Park Village, all of those areas are in a winter storm warning. We are expecting, says the National Weather Service, at elevations above 5,000 feet, which is most of the area out there except the valleys, 4 to 8 inches expected, higher amounts in other locations. Now, in the southern mountains of Montana, and they need the snow in the mountains of Montana, it's been excruciatingly dry there. But you go down here to the Beartooth Mountains, south of Livingston and south of Big Timber, and these places are expecting some monster snow. 18 inches possible on the northern facing parts of the mountain thanks to that north upslope wind. So you know what? I'm not going to eat soap for saying the S word. It's just part of my job. It's part of my duty. I said the S word, and it looks like in the high country it's happening. Look at that. That is a freeze warning. Southern parts of Oregon and the northeastern corner of the state of California, a freeze watch out there in the San Juan Valley of south central Colorado. Winnipeg, there's some flooding concerns there with all the rain heading your way, and that's what we have going on for today. What happened here in and around Chicago? It looks like a water spout was reported as we went through 1 o'clock in the afternoon. A water spout there relayed by the media on the edge of Fairmount looking southeast toward Jamaica. So that is a look at what was going on in Jamaica, Illinois today, well south of Chicago and east of Urbana, south of Danville. A water spout out there. All right, Kyle, it was nice to see you and talk about snow. And nice to see me talking about snow. And I see from your picture there, you enjoy getting outside and doing a little outdoor and in the fun weather that we're about to have, that we're fixing to have. All right, could be some rumbles of thunder in your forecast period. I'm going to pop that 7-day up here one more time and we'll review together. Could be some thunder as we go through Saturday night and into Sunday morning. Sunday, we could have a few rumbles of thunder. The risk of severe is not very good. The risk of some locally heavy rain is quite good. Many areas picking up between 3/4 of an inch and 4 inches of rain as we go through Saturday and Sunday. Falling temperatures all day Sunday. Hutch told you this earlier in the week. And that's why I like to put my 7-day like this, to make sure that you read it like this. It's not an error. 73 falling down to 58 throughout the daylight hours. And we're on our way down to those really low temperatures that should rid us of those mosquitoes. Thanks for checking out hutchesweather.com. By the way, I've gotten some more photos uploaded to the site, and thanks to all of you who have participated. Northern Lights aplenty out there the last couple of days. And look, somebody uploaded the 7-day planner up here. I wonder who that was. Oh, that was me. There it is. It's up there too. Now, the risk of northern lights tonight, not as high as it's been, but it's not zero. So keep your eyes on the skies. I do think as this storm moves in, though, we're going to have a less or lower chance at seeing that. So contribute there. And also on hutchesweather.com, remember, you can always get the very latest in your forecast right here at your fingertips, interactive radar. We also have for you, from my friends at OK Tire Stores, it's time to start thinking about those winter tires. We're talking about snow in the mountains of Montana, and you want to make sure you got the good tread on there, right? Well, they're sponsoring the road conditions page. You go there, you're going to get the latest road reports, not just for North Dakota folks. My friend Joe has this page lickety split at your fingertips with all of the area DOT reports from the area, as well as snowfall reports that we put together on there for you so that you can keep up to date with where the flakes are flying so you can be safe and make decisions about your travel. Again, hutchesweather.com, anytime, anywhere. All brought to you by my fine sponsors that you see up here. Like, well, JLA Insurance. Talk to my friend Nate there about your insurance needs. Nate is out busy in the fields right now, working like you are, grabbing them soybeans out. He knows your risks, he knows your concerns, and it's time for, well, him. Give him a call. Let him know Hutch sent you, and he'll get you set up and give you a quote today. So JLA Crop Insurance, give him a call. He also does work with livestock out in the area. Thanks so much for watching. I'll check back a little later, but for now, get out and enjoy the warmth before those mosquitoes stop flying around. Hello from Badette, Linda. Good to see you on board. And thanks, Deb, for watching. And thanks, Mike. Simon, good to see you from Duluth.
This has been a Hutch's Weather Update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching Hutch's Weather. Anywhere, anytime at hutchesweather.com.